everyone! Welcome back to our playthrough of the Tamagotchi Mothra and the Tamagotchi Uratama. It's an auspicious day, because we did indeed go from Batra Grub to Mayura. Look at them! They're so lazy, so poorly cared for, that they couldn't even bother to get out of their cocoon. They just... That's four. That's the four limbs breaking through the cocoon. That's all they could be bothered to do. The rest... they just said, screw it. So this is, I guess, the worst character you can get in this entire device. Just the worst one. It's not even a real Godzilla character. It's a Godzilla character, I guess because it's on a Mothra Tamagotchi, but it doesn't exist in any kind of movie or media as far as anything I found. But it's Mayura, Mayu, meaning in this case cocoon, and then Da because just Mothra, Mayura. So yes, Cocoon-ra. And now from here, like I said yesterday, begins the very, very careful, delicate operation of just watching them constantly. Now, I'm no fool, okay? This time we're playing this for keeps, okay? So what I did was, they evolved. I literally had to go take a shower. So I took them into the shower with me, not the actual shower itself, Sneaks, don't worry. Sneaks, the person who lent me these devices, is probably sweating bullets. But no, don't worry. Don't worry, it was safe. But yeah, sure enough, the second I got out of the shower, they attacked a tower. And if I hadn't taken them into the shower, again, not literally the shower, but into the bathroom, I would have missed it. Do you understand how desperate the situation is? I've been told that once they turn into their final form, and Mayura is a final form Tamagotchi, or I'm sorry, a Mothra Tamagotchi? I feel like I should specify. You have about a 2-day window during which they will attack towers occasionally, so I've just got to keep a close eye on them. I just got to play it safe, you know? It seems to be smooth sailing. Here, let me just show you them eating. I gotta say, Mayura's very endearing. What is it with Bandai making the worst characters in these devices, or I'm sorry, the worst characters, the best characters? And so sue me, maybe it's a Gudetama thing where, you know, they're so lazy, they're so relatable, you know, like when I see Mayura, look at him. Not really even moving. I think Mayura might only have 2 frames of it. Okay, sorry, I stand corrected. 3 frames of animation, or, you know, sprites in their animation to be specific. It's just everything about them is me, you know, right? And I mean me as in like the capital me, like the conscious, the socially conscious me, us, right? This is us, right? Except for those of you who have their lives together and are like, I'm more of a Mothra Leo, like, you know, good for you. But I'm just glad to be represented. Over on the Tamagotchi Uratama, we still have our small drunken Hyotan gourd, which I have dubbed Hyotanchi, which is not their official name, by the way. I don't know what they're called. Their actual name in the device, by the way, I know I never brought this up. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Their actual official name that I gave them is Fufu. Not Fufu, which is Japanese for couple, as in like a married couple, but no, just Fufu. Like, it doesn't mean anything, it's just Fufu. Like, I was trying to put in names, and putting names in these devices is annoying, so I just named them Fufu. Today's auspicious for them because I saw them say goodbye to their teacher. I saw them say goodbye. It's time to leave college. It's time to choose the job. And let me just say that I've known a lot of people that are very similar to Hyotanchi here, very similar to Fufu, and I think they'd make a great YouTuber. So let's go see what our jobs are. Sokutatsu, here we go. Sokutatsu Express Delivery. Shushoku Shiken no Annai blah blah blah. Yeah, Shusho. Okay, it's time to take the test to see what kind of job we can take. What kind of career paths are open for us. Not that I think this is how it works in real life or anything, because usually you just walk in and you go, yeah, my dad owns a place, and then you get a job. But okay, let's see. So here's something that I don't know if we saw in Nekketsu in the Passionate course, but there's like actually more jobs than just these 3 inside of this comedic path we have available to us right now. We have Omatsurio, which is like a festival runner, I think. Owarai, like comedian. We've got Sakasudan, which is a circus troupe. We could join a circus troupe. We could be a mangaka, which is, you know, manga artist. We could run a toy store, I guess, or, well, I'd hopefully run a toy store, but maybe work at a toy store, or just make toys, I don't know. But then there's all these question marks. How do you unlock these? It seems like it would take a while to unlock those things, and yet this device is kind of slow and that doesn't really have anything to do in the meantime. So I'm curious. It's just a strange gameplay loop. I'm wondering if these are only available if you have like a high enough set of score points or whatever. So far in these 2 runs I've done, I've only trained our Tamagotchi in those characteristic points that I want them to go down. I have not dabbled in mixes whatsoever. Our first run, we just went full passion. This run, we've won full comedy. And I don't know. I'm very curious about this, but I did say they'd make a good YouTuber, specifically a comedian YouTuber. All right, we're gonna be a comedian. Please approve. Please approve. Did we get it? Yes! Prepare for empty years of unfulfilling work, things that will ultimately never fulfill your soul, and you will just do your best to, I guess, stay alive. Well, I guess really what is that, but if not a job. But still, hey, we got some items here and I want to check them out. So those are inside of our Shokugyo, our items. So it looks like we've got some Grucho glasses, and oh, that's it. That's all there is to being a comedian. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's go to Uratama Planet. Yeah, and let's work the grind. So anyway, while we're sitting here waiting for them to go and do like a 2-hour show, they're back. Must be like a time passes differently on their planet kind of thing. How'd it go? How was your first stand-up? How was the audience? How was the crowd at the Apollo? I see we have another notification. Did you have another letter or something like that? Okay, so this is a weird one. It's saying that my parents back on Uratama Town, their brand is super popular, and the mailbox, for their 2 cents, say that they want to see what kind of designs. I guess my parents run a well-performing clothing line or something? Wait, do you think they're talking about... Do you think they're talking about the parent, like the one that we just raised before? Wait, why are they running a clothing line? I guess that takes passion, right? Huh. That's strange, because you would think if that were our actual Tamagotchi parent that it would be the second thing, the whole dazzling, fancy, stylish icon thing. Interesting. Well, alright. So that's that. They're a comedian now. They're a comedian, and I'm sure they'll be super happy, and I'm sure they won't go the way of literally every other comedian and reveal way down the line that they've been miserable the entire time. So yeah, that's what's going on. I guess from this form, from Hyotanshi, from Fufu here, there's nowhere else they can go. There is a secret character for the comedian line, but we're the wrong gender. Yeah, see? Mesu, female. You apparently just aren't allowed to be a woman and become a secret character in the comedy world. Classic. So there hasn't really been any updates as far as Neighbor Watch goes, but I did get contacted by my apartment management about the situation because, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the last outburst, the last violent tossing and assault thing that my neighbor did, they did entirely in front of my security camera. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I just literally, you know, did what I do with footage. I pop it into Premiere Pro, I edit it, add subtitles, and I zoom in on the things that are important and all that, and I sent it over to my apartment management, and they previously were like, yeah, these neighbors are so nice, you can just talk to them, you know, like they're really approachable people. And I sent them this a few days ago, and they finally got back to me, and they were just like, ... Holy crap, we're so sorry. Like, everyone at the apartment office was like, what? Really? Oh my god, we're so sorry. So they're like super on our side, and their advice at this point is literally to just not interact with them and just weather it out until we leave, unless something else happens, right? Nothing else has happened though, so yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Well folks, tomorrow is my kid's birthday, so I won't be making a video for the next day after the day that this goes out. I know I said that really long and weird, but I don't feel like re-recording that line. So I hope you all have a good one. I hope you all have a good one tomorrow as well, since I won't be there to say have a good one to you. But thank you all for hanging out today. Thanks patrons for supporting this channel, especially Shifter and Dog Trainer 89, and I'll see you all in the next one. Not tomorrow, okay, but you know, maybe the next day. Have a good one.